reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Makes a quick catch. He runs out of bounds, and it's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And we're going to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Big moment in the opening drive. They face third down. The short completion of the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the back now goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. The receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Rutgers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key on a third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timer. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
The Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Over the middle and incomplete. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Holstein. Bringing pressure. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They'll let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Looks like the Bearcats will line up to kick it away. And that's the first punt today for the offense. And the ball is away from his own end zone. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. He's looking to scramble. Breaks the tackle. He's got room. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. And Rutgers has the lead here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. Inside the 35. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. No stopping him on that run. But this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Bearcats look to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's going to hand this off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Holstein. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a forward tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. defense, they'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Anderson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Sorsby. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. The Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looks like the Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That ball snagged for a completion. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To throw, it's Sorsby. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Bearcats will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The pass rush gets home.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in. He's looking deep here. And he throws his third interception of the day. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with the free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what they did. The safety was in position, and he makes the interception.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Scarlet Knights are in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll try the option play here. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Anderson. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
I completion makes it second down. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And the Bearcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hop over the middle. It's Moulton. Tackle made after a big gain. The guys up front line up. It's first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Makes the grab. It's Moulton. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To throw, it's Holstein. Looking for his back. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. He'll look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Knight. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And Rutgers has the lead here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Back to pass. It's Holstein. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kirk.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. That's caught. It's Brown. Across the 30. Powering through a tackle. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Get some space around the 30. That's good for 1st down yardage now at the 26.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Leaning on the run game here late. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Makes the catch downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Boy, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The Scarlet Knights looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Grabbed by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Design quarterback run. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Bearcats. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking for some space. It's Knight. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.